Hello, I'm Dynast Amir.
I do. I do. But I think the problem is a lot of black men see other black men as competition. Because you don't understand. So the way that brother came up to me asking, hey, brother, what do you do? You know, I'm trying to find my way. Can you help me out? Listen, when I used to live in LA, I'd be writing, you know, I did sales, so I would cold call. I would go from business to business, door to door. People would come up to me, hey, brother, listen, I'm looking for a job. You know anybody that's hiring? I would give them my business card and say, listen, my job is hiring. Give me a call. But I'll be honest, in my experience, I would go to other black people in corporate America and I would ask them, you know, listen, I see you do pharmaceutical sales. Is there any way that you can pass my resume on to your manager or help me get help me at least get my foot in the door where I can get an interview? Oh, brother, we ain't hiring right now, which is a lie. Because at the end of the day, you don't decide who gets hired. That ain't your job. You don't decide who gets hired. Dynast Amir, when he was doing sales, I played no role in the hiring process. And I used to, and listen, I didn't understand that. Why? Before, you know, I got my job, before I got my sales job, I never understood why when I would go up to successful black people who are in successful fields like a successful field like sales, and I would ask them, hey, listen, I have sales experience. Are you guys hiring? And they would tell me, nah, we ain't hiring right now. And then listen, I get my job, I get on with my company as a sales rep. When I say white folks, Hispanics were putting their own people on in these jobs, I ain't gonna lie, I was bitter. I started looking sideways at the black people who told me we ain't hiring. Even if we wasn't hiring when I was at my old job, Centos, they would still put their people on and at least get their foot in the door to at least get them an interview or get them on the phone with the manager. And the manager would tell them themselves, hey, we're not hiring right now, but I will consider you in the future when we start hiring. Or listen, we're not hiring right now, but this other location might need help. I will forward your information over to this other location because, you know, so-and-so, on the strength of him, and he's a good person, and I respect him. If he's referring me, I mean, if he's referring you to me, you must be a good person. But right now, we just don't have any room for any more sales rep. But I heard this other location on the other side of town does. So I'm going to forward your information over here and make sure the manager at that location calls you. This happened every day. And I didn't understand. I didn't get it. Like, hold on. These folks were telling me that they ain't hiring when I went up to my brother and sister and I said, listen, I have sales experience. I see, are you guys hiring? I see you do pharmaceutical sales. Are you guys hiring? They're either pull the you don't have enough sales experience or we're not hiring. Meanwhile, at my new job, the job that I got, folks were coming in the door without any sales experience and we're still at least getting considered even though the team was full. So I just, there's just this thing, man. I just don't, I don't know. I just think we black men see each other as competition. And instead of collaborating, we just see each other as competition. I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem. We just see each other as competition. And what we don't understand as black men is what's meant for me is meant for me, and what's meant for you is meant for you. Like you putting me on, how is that going to hurt you? I mean, think about it. You putting me on. I mean, you simply, you taking my resume and just passing it off to your manager. Because guys, this is how it works in corporate America, especially in sales. All that, I'm gonna go on monsterjobs.com and thisjob.com. It doesn't work like that. You either need to know somebody or use a headhunter. But just going on the website and filling out an application, the chances of you getting a call back are slim to none. The people who get in know someone who already is on that job, or they go through a headhunter. And guys, I'm telling you, it is not that hard to take someone's resume and just take it to your manager and say, hey, I got a referral for you. It's not that hard. And you allow the manager to say the yes or no. You allow the manager to reject. That's the manager's job, not yours. And that right there kind of woke me up. Like, man, we just, as a people, this is how we roll. I mean, literally, it's not that hard. Hey, listen, I'm Dynast. I see you do pharmaceutical sales. I have a sales background. Are you guys hiring? You know what? I'm not sure, but give me your resume and I'm going to forward it to my manager. Next day, hey, manager, I have a friend, Dynast. He has sales experience. Here's his resume. I guarantee you will get a phone call. I guarantee you, every single person, even if they did not get hired, right? They got a phone call. They get everybody who I put on. All I did was just forward a resume. In fact, my brother Fitzgerald Stevens is in the chat room. Fitzgerald's, I reached out to Fitzgerald one day. This was back in 2012. I'll go in and share the story. Fitzgerald's my brother. I reached out to Fitzgerald, told him how great I'm having it at my company in Centos. He's like, Dynast, can you put me on? I was in LA. Fitzgerald was in Buffalo. I'm going to tell you what I did. I looked up the phone number of the location of Buffalo, called the manager. Hey, you guys hiring? Yeah, we're hiring. Listen, I have a candidate for you guys. Fitzgerald Stevens, sharp cat. Okay, send me his information, send me his number, send me his resume. They called Fitzgerald. They got his foot in the door. Every single person. And the worst thing they can say is no. The worst thing they can say is no, but I did my job. Because it's not my decision. It's not my role to be the gatekeeper. There we go. I think I just answered your question, Black Beauty. I think I just answered your question. Black men hate on other black men through gatekeeping. Excessive gatekeeping. I know you have to have a standard. I know there has to be a code. I know you can't let any old body through the gate. But I just feel like black men and black women, we take gatekeeping to just a whole nother level where it's disgusting. Yeah, it's too extreme. I understand that, I'm not saying your drunk homeboy who lives around the corner from you, who's extra dusty. Yeah, I get it. No, not him. But your homeboy who's graduate, who has a college degree, who has some experience, who's a good cat, a good person. There's no reason why you can't at least get his foot in the door. Because it's so simple. It's so easy. I'm talking about everybody. Everybody who I at least tried to put on to Centos, it was at least that I tried to put on my old company. It was as simple as getting a phone call. Hey, Dynast, y'all hiring? Yeah, let me see what I could do. Send me a resume. Get the resume. Go to my manager's office. Hey, I got a candidate. Okay, Dynast, forward me his resume. I'll forward the resume. They in the door that week in the interview. Literally, it was literally that easy and that simple. When I say, because they would rather listen, being a manager is tough, and a lot of times managers, they have so much going on that they don't have time to interview all these people, all these random people, look at all these random resumes coming in through the website. They don't have time for that. So they would just rather get a reference from somebody who is credible that they hired. And in many cases, guys, the way we sometimes gatekeep each other, especially when somebody has all the accreditations and all, I mean, everything that's needed, all the accreditations, all the experience. Like, I mean, it's no reason to tell that person no. I mean, that's the kind of wild stuff I've experienced and seen. Like I said, I don't care if I was, because I've seen the type of individuals that other groups of people that they put on these companies. Like, I've seen it. So listen, I'm gonna put the link in the chat room if you guys want to call in after the conversation. Link will be in the chat room. Again, shout out to everybody that super chatted. But yeah, that's the solution. Stop killing each other. Bam. Solution. Done. In fact, I'm gonna do a book. I'm gonna do a book. Link is in the chat room. Link is in the chat room. Chill Will, go ahead. Chill Will, you gotta mute yourself. Chill Will, you gotta unmute yourself. Tali, I agree. I disagree, Tali. I'm gonna say Nigerians. I'm gonna say Nigerians on that. Okay, chill. We're gonna remove you. All right, guys. Links in the chat room. Link is in the chat room. If you want to call in, click on the link. Again, if you want to call in, please click on the link. And then also too, man, when it comes to the takeoff situation, so I watched some footage. I don't want to play the footage because it's so graphic. But in fact, I might pull up some of this footage. There were so many just bad, just beautiful women around. Like, I don't understand. Like, you go to an event, right? Which is a private event at that. So these women were cream of the crop, beautiful women, sexy as hell. And you want to shoot dice with just a bunch of just grimy black men? So you got all these beautiful women, booty shorts, nice, beautiful, fine, beautiful women. And you ain't getting on the women. You want to shoot dice with a bunch of musty dudes, a bunch of musty hating dudes, jealous men. I'm talking about, I was looking at the footage. It was just beautiful women just everywhere. Look, again, this is an exclusive event. Red carpet. Beautiful, fine as hell, man. These sisters were fine as hell. A little bit of everything. It was all types of women. Whatever you want was there. I was watching the footage. I mean, these sisters was bad. These women were beautiful. It was a mixture of all types of women. Oh man, these women. I was just looking at the video. I'm like, so you got all these beautiful women here. I'm talking about, you got all these beautiful women in here, and you want to shoot dice with a bunch of jealous, angry men? I'm like, listen, I'm over here hollering at these women. You had just a variety. Listen, a variety of just beautiful. Oh my god! Like the video I saw, just ooh, booty, just little short, little boy shorts with the cheeks hanging out, just ooh, just ooh. And you wanna sit here and shoot dice? What you doing? I don't care what they do every weekend, okay? But they listen, they there with me this weekend. I don't care what they do the next weekend. I don't care what they did the weekend before that. They there with me this weekend. So why am I gonna sit there and shoot dice? Listen, stop the show. I'm gonna let you guys on. Hold on, stop the show. So these women came here for me. These women came here for me. These women knew that the Migos, Takeoff and Quavo and Jay Prince, they knew the Ballas was gonna be in the house. They knew the Ballas was gonna be there. They knew the Ballas was gonna be there. They came for me. These women came for Dynast Amir. So instead of entertaining these women, getting some numbers, doing, the Porsches parked out front. I'm at the Wardolph Astoria, the suite. Me and Fitzgerald Stevens. Fitzgerald, where you go? We at the Wardolph Astoria, the Hilton. What's some other sexy hotels, guys? What's some other sexy hotel? The Four Seasons. I'm at the Four Seasons. I'm parked out front. You want to damn shoot dice. Super ultra mega thoughts, professional sack chasers. Hey, listen, I don't care what they do the following weekend. I don't care what they did the weekend before that. I just know this weekend, Simp Police, they was there
So I reached out to another friend of mine. I said, look, I need to go on vacation somewhere. Where should I go? He said, go to Africa. And not only am I gonna go, I'm going to explore a new country. So I went to Tanzania, South Africa, Namibia, Mali, Senegal, Morocco, Liberia, Namibia, Kenya, the Voodoo Festival in Ouida, Gambia, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire. Sierra Leone, Ghana, Nigeria. It's been a beautiful experience, just learning more about our culture, our indigenous culture. So uhuru means freedom in Swahili. I'm in search of my roots. In finding that, I would experience my uhuru, which is freedom.